Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the latest gaming pickups for June 2020. First up is Nintendo Entertainment System. For Nintendo, I collected a few games this month, first of which is Popeye. Popeye is a port of a arcade game that I only played at the dentist's office. This was not an arcade game that I found in the actual arcades, but I loved going to the dentist to play me some Popeye. Very happy to get this in this month. Next up is Duckhunt, NES. So as a kid, I only ever had Duckhunt as it was packaged in with Super Mario Brothers 1, and I did not even know that they had its own standalone box. Very excited to be picking this one up. Also managed to pick up Star Tropics for Nintendo Entertainment System, complete in box. This is a game I've never played before, but I know that it is on the Switch Virtual Console, and it's actually not that expensive. You'd be surprised. Coming up next for Nintendo is Hudson's Adventure Island. Again, complete in box. I love finding these old Nintendo games in the box still, because they are made out of paper. It's like cardboard boxes, and so it's not the easiest thing to find, as a lot of kids back in the day just threw these away. Adventure Island is a game I always loved. Always loved this one. Last but not least for the Nintendo, well, maybe it's least. I don't know. What do you guys think? Skate or Die 2. Did not even know this was a game. The original Skate or Die, I loved it. I hated it. Never even knew that there was a second one. Had to get it in the box though, because look at that. Look at that box art. That is incredible. This kid is skateboarding on the third floor rail in the mall. This is so cool. I cannot imagine anything more 90s than the cover of this box right here. All right, moving on to the Sega Master System. Just started collecting for the Sega Master System. First up, Altered Beast. Did not know that this game made its way to the Sega Master System. This was the original pack-in game for the Sega Genesis, and at some point Sega just must have been like, you know what? We got to make an 8-bit version of Altered Beast. No instructions, it's the cart only inside the box. I have yet to play this. I am very excited. Loved this game on the Sega Genesis. Next on the Master System is a Sonic game I never knew existed, Sonic Chaos. This is an 8-bit Sonic game for the Master System. And again, Sonic came out on the Sega Genesis. It was not a Master System title, but because of its popularity on the Sega Genesis, I guess Sega decided, hey, let's go back to the Master System, make some 8-bit Sonic games. This is one of them, Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. Who knew? Not me. Very excited to play this. Last, for the Sega Master System, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Hang gliding with his buddy Tails. Again, this was not originally on the Master System. It came out on the Sega Genesis first, and it's not even a port of Sonic 2 from the Sega Genesis. It is its entire own reimagined game from the ground up. Look, he's hang gliding. He never hang glided in Sega Genesis. This is something else, man. This is gonna be a trip. I bought these Sonic games from Europe, and it took about 2 months to ship and get through customs and all that. So I was very happy to see that they arrived. All right, next system we're going to be taking a look at Super Nintendo. We have one game for the Super Nintendo this month, and that is Mario is Missing. Where is he, you might ask? He's right there. I found him. He's in the corner. Mario's hiding in the corner. No, in all seriousness, this game is pretty terrible. I've never owned it. I have played it on ROMs on my computer a couple times. It's an educational game where it teaches kids all about geography and history, and not Mario's finest outing, I will say that. And that is it for the Super Nintendo this month. Next system, what do we got? Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis, we have one game this month, and that game is Air Buster. Air Buster. If you don't know this game, it is a shoot 'em up game. This was one of my favorite Genesis games as a kid. At some point over the years, I lost it. I don't have it anymore. Now I finally do. The reason why it took me a while to get this one back in my collection is that I think it's like $80. I think this was like an $80 game. And is it worth it? I don't know. But the nostalgia is strong in this one for me. Loved this game as a kid. Look on the back, there's even an opportunity to sign in and receive a glove, a special gaming glove, not included in this box. All right, next system we'll be collecting for this month. We picked up some Sega CD games. Let's see what we got. First Sega CD game to arrive this month, of course, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog CD. I never owned a Sega CD as a kid, and let's be honest, who did? I did rent one from, I think it was Blockbuster back in the day for a weekend, and Sonic CD was the game that I got for it. And what was so cool about Sonic CD was this guy right here, Metal Sonic. I don't know if the glare's in the way. Metal Sonic was the coolest. I swear to God, this guy, he was just awesome. I loved drawing as a kid. I loved drawing Sonic. I loved drawing Metal Sonic. And the level in this game where you have to race against Metal Sonic, and if he catches up to you, you lose, was so stressful. I still have nightmares. Last up for the Sega CD this month is Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Make My Video. What is this game? I saw this and I immediately was like, why? And then I was like, hell yeah, I have to get this. It is pink. It is Mark Wahlberg, completely topless, showing off his muscles, I guess. And as far as I can tell from the instructions on the back, this is your opportunity to edit Marky Mark's music videos. So is it a game? Maybe? It's more of a video editor with only preset options. So maybe we'll be playing this one day on the channel. Not today. Not today. All right, final system that we're looking at, and then I have some extras. I have some extra goodies at the end of the video. But the final system we're going to be looking at is the original PlayStation 1. All right, this is a twofer. I have a twofer for you guys. These are the two Road Rash games for PlayStation 1. We have Road Rash 3D and Road Rash Jailbreak. I don't know if you could see these. I did not know that these games existed on the PlayStation, but I was a big fan of the Road Rash franchise on the Sega Genesis. And knowing that they made their way to 3D on the PlayStation 1, I just had to get these. I had to pick these up. I had to. Right? I had to. Finally, for the PlayStation 1, guys, Pepsiman. We got Pepsiman in the house. This game, not available in America. I had to buy this from Japan. I bought this 3 or 4 months ago. Finally made its way to my mailbox. I thought it got lost in customs. There was no tracking on it. And then a couple days ago, it had arrived. Pepsiman, drink. This game is ridiculous. It's rare. I cannot wait to play this. I'm so excited to own this one. And of course, no Pepsiman video game would be complete without the fully licensed accessory keychain, Pepsiman. Take him on the go. Quench that thirst. Alright, I mentioned I had some extras, and I do. I am a man of my word. I have a couple surprises. Let's bust them out. First one is Sky Shadow. What is Sky Shadow, you might ask? Sky Shadow is a game for the early Macintosh. I don't know if it was also for Windows, but I played it on the old black and white Macintosh computer back in the late 80s, early 90s. And it's an early shoot 'em up style game. Very addictive. Love it. Love it. I love that I have it. Very excited about this. Finally, another computer game for the early Macintosh. We have Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. Probably not the most appropriate game for a young Leif to be playing, but played it, he did, and found it fully boxed, complete in box. I'm probably going to be making an unboxing video of this soon and show you guys all the lovely contents inside of Leisure Suit Larry and share that with the world. That's too much power for me to keep to myself. And that is it. This is what we're looking at for the month of June 2020. Not so bad, if I do say so myself. Is there anything you guys like? What are you most excited about here? Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys next time.